Hey everybody, today I have a real simple origami and it's to make an actual drinkable cup. It's simple, anybody could do it. As a matter of fact, a lot of kids like to do these at their parties. It's a good time killer. And all you really need is a piece of paper. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, the materials that you need. And I'll give you step-by-step instructions. There's like 4 steps. So it's really simple and easy origami. And follow me. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need is a piece of paper that is a perfect square. I'm going to actually show you how to make a perfect square without measuring it or anything. You're basically going to take any piece of paper that you have and you're going to fold it like this. You're going to take it and you're going to fold it over like this, so that it looks like a triangle, like that, and you'll see you have this little extra flap on top. You're just gonna snip, 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 cut this off, or fold it here and then tear it off, and then what is gonna be left is a paper that looks like this. So this is a perfect square. Now you can make these cups. I'll actually show you a couple of the ones that I already made. This one's a little bit longer. I made it a little bit longer. It's almost like a Chinese food container. But these are pretty cool if you make them for kids' parties, or if you want to have kids at a party make their own favor bucket, basket, whatever. It's a good activity for them and it keeps them occupied. You'll thank me for that later. But you can actually make these any size. I made this out of like a piece of magazine paper, so you can make them decorative, or if your kids like you know, a certain celebrity, you could do that, get wrapping paper if it's just decorative. You can actually drink out of these. They're actually working cups, and I'll show you that in a minute. But if you're not going to drink out of them, and if you're just going to use them for decoration, you can use any paper. You could use wrapping paper if you wanted to just put it as a little decoration on top of the gift. Plus, it's just kind of cool to do origami, isn't it? And you can make them big. You know, you can make them whatever size you really want. I made this one out of a postcard from a certain gym. Then I made this one. I made this one, which is really tiny. So now I'm going to show you how to make it. Okay, so now you have that square of paper. What you're going to do is, you could see that line that was here from when we made it into a square. You're just going to take it, fold it along that line. So now you're going to have a triangle, just like that. Okay, so now you're going to take this triangle, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold these pieces here. You're going to take the edge and you're going to fold it up like that, just so that there's still a triangle on the top. Just keep that in mind when you're folding it. So, and you're going to do the same thing with the other end. So again, you're going to take the 2 corners, you know, this was the original square. You fold it in half so it's a triangle. And then you take the 2 corners and you fold them up like this. So now you have what almost looks like an envelope with this little triangle on top of it. You see? Almost looks like a little Pope hat. Okay, so now you're going to take that and then just squeeze the edges like this to make a crease in it. Squeeze the edge over here like this to make a crease in it. Okay, so now remember, we started out with the square. Then you folded it into a triangle. Fold the 2 edges of the triangle in. And now you have this little flap on top. See it? It's a little flap on the top. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece and fold it straight down over those 2 flaps that you just made, and then just crease it. Crease it like that. Crease it good. Alright, now flip it over. Take this one and flip it straight down too, so that it's even with the other one. You'll see. It's just a flat top up here. And you'll see you have what almost looks like an envelope on both sides. now the top of it will magically open. And that is your cup / container. Some people use them, like I said, at kids' parties for favors so that the kids can make their own goodie bags. You can decorate them, you can paint them. It's paper, so you could do anything that you could do to paper with this. Actually, once I sort of flattened, you could flatten the bottom out a little bit with your hands. And what I did was, I made it flat enough that it would just kind of stand up on its own. And I filled it with a little bit of dirt. And I put some, I put a flower in it. So you could do that too. You just gotta play around with it. It's just paper, so, you know, you do what you want with it. But, oh, I'm actually gonna show you right now that you could, if you want to, drink out of these. This one's a little big, but let's use this guy. So, I'm not gonna drink out of it because this came in the mail and I don't want dirty mail in my mouth. But you can see it doesn't leak. It holds the water, you know, and you could actually drink out of it. So if you gave kids something like regular clean paper, they can make their own paper cups with it. You probably couldn't hear me over the roaring of my sink, but you could use any kind of clean paper and make an actual usable cup. So now you know origami. Congratulations, now you're fancy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm not hitchhiking. I need thumbs up, okay? And subscribe to my channel because I do lots of cool stuff. And you should see it because it's amazing. Thank you. So that's my origami cup. And like I said, paint them, fill them with flowers, drink out of them, let the kids do it. It'll keep them quiet for a while. Like I said, you'll thank me later. And it's fun. And it's origami. Who doesn't like origami? I mean, what kind of person doesn't like origami? Or dogs, or kittens? Well, if you like dogs, you probably don't like kittens. But who doesn't like kittens? Okay, thank you. Bye. Where's that stop button? I'm kidding, it's right there. I'm just doing crazy stuff.